Las Vegas has seen countless shows grace the Strip, but nothing quite like that of Awakening, the brand new production happening at Wynn, Las Vegas. It is a tale of love and loss and a little bit of magic that takes you on an adventure. It's amazing. I've seen it. Joining me this morning with a look inside the show is April, Leopardi, and Datus Puryear, the leads of the show. I can't believe you guys are here. How are you?
Yeah, doing
Great.
well. How
Thanks
are
for
you?
having us.
Oh my gosh, the show is, I'll just use the word like, it's grand, it's epic. And there you are. I saw you just performing so amazingly on opening night. How's it been going in these last weeks?
Oh man, it's been great. I mean, the audiences have loved it. People have been driven to tears, which is just amazing to see. You know.
Yeah, we've been full, and people seem to really like it, which just feeds us because we love it.
Yes.
I love it. There's a little bit of a theme. People ask you what it's about. There's a little bit of a dynamic of good and evil.
Yes.
Tell us where you guys fall within this storyline.
Well, that's interesting actually
Yeah.
because we have kind of broken out of the stereotype of just being all good and all bad. So our characters are really complex, where I'm sort of the villain and he's sort of the hero, but you learn more about us and realize we're both.
We're both, but that's exactly right.
It's very human.
It's a little more realistic, isn't it? Yes. Nothing is really black and white. Like, in fact, there's a little bit of gray in the middle, and we all have different sides to us.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's fascinating. The show is very physically demanding. It's very grand. There's an immense amount of talent on the stage. The staging is one of the first things that just kind of is completely different than any other show I've seen. What was it like to rehearse? Because I know there was a lot of lead up into the show.
Well, we started rehearsal in April at an off-site location. So all 60 of us got together and just tried to figure everything out. But when we got to the stage, that's when the real work began. What do you say?
Everything changed when we got to the stage.
Absolutely.
So as you saw, everything is moving, everything is lit up. There's giant things flying down, there's things coming up.
Bridges that fly 80 feet into the sky. I mean, the whole thing rotates and shifts. I mean, it's amazing.
And it is literally, it's theater in the round, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
In the most classic sense.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like a
amazing.
coliseum.
Yeah.
You guys are both so talented in your own right. You're both from Ohio, coincidentally.
I know.
Here you are in Las Vegas.
Yep.
Well, she's the local now, though.
Yes.
12 years, right?
12 years I've been in Vegas.
What do you think? When do you think a person becomes local in Vegas? How many years do you think you need to notch on your belt before you can
Such a
become
good
local?
question. I think you need to be here long enough to hate the traffic and eat at Mr. Lucky's and maybe work a couple of nightclub jobs, and then I think you're technically local.
So I'm not there yet.
Not there yet. I'm working on it.
We got a nightclub job for you, then.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep. I also think you need to make it through the spaghetti bowl without losing your way.
Absolutely.
Like without a GPS. There you go.
Without a GPS.
There you go. That's one.
That's
a
when
good
you become
one.
a local.
That's a great one. Oh my gosh. Tell us a little bit about the backstage and the lifestyle. How many nights a week are you guys performing?
Tuesday through Saturday.
Yeah.
7:30 and
9:00.
7 o'clock and 9:30. Excuse me.
Okay, so it's a 5-day work week.
It's a 5-day work week. Now, there's actually 2 sets of leads, so fortunately we get to alternate with the other group.
Yes.
Although we are still there and on stage during the show when we're not in
we're
our
there.
lead track. So it's 10 shows a week. It's a big order.
When you're doing a show like this day after day, and I wonder this for some of the these amazing performers in town. Do you ever find yourself just like on autopilot, or is it a little bit different every night? Just like take the choreography, for instance.
No, I am never not yet. I am not on autopilot at all. I mean, you got to be on it with the stage. You got to be on it with your castmates just to make sure you're really having that connection. I know for April and I, every time I look at her, I'm like, okay, you ready to rock? And she looks at me and we go start to dance, and it's a real moment. You never want to be on autopilot in this kind of a show.
You guys are a great team. No, you don't, because the staging is amazing.
Yes.
And I had to ask your stage manager over here, has anyone ever gotten their foot caught in between the stage?
No.
But anyone who's seen the show, they know what I'm talking about. And of course, there is a safety, which you would expect.
Yeah, and the show is so immersive that like once you really embrace the entire scene, you know that this is my world, you feel so super comfortable.
Yeah. What do you hope the audience takes away from the show?
I think that the audience will not only have their mind blown, like just by the theatrics and the visuals, but they'll be moved. this is a show that has a narrative, the story that really is grounded and centered on love and restoration and hope. So they're going to be moved in our show.
Absolutely. I hope they walk away feeling very hopeful and
Yes.
fulfilled and like they want to come watch it again.
Yeah.
Awesome. You guys, you have to come back. You're going to update me. I know the show's going to be running for a long time, but don't let that stop you from getting tickets right now. Guys, where can people get tickets?
You can go to awakeningwynn.com.
Yes.
And the tickets are through Ticketmaster, so you can also go to Ticketmaster.
Awesome. Datus, April, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, a couple of talented kids from Ohio, guys, here in Las Vegas to experience the show for yourself. It is an awakening. You can visit winlasvegas.com. Check it out.